Hi everyone, I'm Ron, the Marvel Man at TheMarvelman.com. Pick of the week number 22. Top comics, past, present, and without a doubt, future. One thing that's great about this hobby is the ranking of classic books, past, present, and future hardly will ever change. And the top titles are and will always be the king of the hill. Some examples from each era are as follows. Number 1, Golden Age DC. Action number 1, Superman number 1. Do I have to explain to you what they are? No. Action number 1 is also the introduction of Superman. If you have these books today, even in restored condition, in 9.4, which is a joke, you can get yourself about $1 million for those. Detective 27, Batman number 1. Detective 27 introduces Batman, the Dark Knight. You know, Heath Ledger. All-American 16 is the first Green Lantern. Okay? Green Lantern back then had a mask like he does today, but he also had a cape. What he's doing, walking across high-end beams in about a 90-story building, don't get it. Doesn't matter. It's a classic. And it's offered up to you by DC. Number 2. Marvel, Golden Age. Captain America number 1. Submariner number 1. Did I say Captain America and Submariner? You understand who these people are, don't you? Where did I tell you they started? If you did your history, did your homework, and listened to the Marvel Man, they started in the Golden Age. They were World War II characters and icons. Get a chance? Pick them up. Won't be able to afford them, but maybe you can get them on microfilm or in a graphic novel. Okay? Marvel Tales number 1. Anybody know what that's the first appearance of? It's the Human Torch. And Marvel Comics number 1. Marvel Mystery also introduced and had the Human Torch all through it. Marvel Comics number 1 was the Human Torch. Number 3, Silver Age. Marvel. Amazing Fantasy number 15 is the introduction of Spider-Man and is a legend. Nothing more needs to be said about that. Spider-Man number 1 is actually Spider-Man number 2. The Hulk number 1, Journey into Mystery 83, Fantastic Four number 1. All legends, all icons, and all the artistic combinations of Jack Kirby and Stan Lee. Then we get into Silver Age, the DC version. Showcase number 4 is the first appearance of The Flash. Challengers of the Unknown was a really oddball team. Great Kirby monsters, though. Great Kirby. Started around the year 1958. Brave and the Bold 28, Justice League of America. Brave and the Bold and Showcase were just that. They showcased all the premier characters and first appearances. A lot of times, these are a lot more expensive than Origins. And the print runs were all very, very low. They could go from 1 appearance all the way up to 4. Okay? Like the Metal Men. The Metal Men were in there quite a bit. And their issues are very, very expensive. Then we get to the Bronze era, which is very confusing. In there had the Night Nurses. Why is it so popular? Have you ever seen a copy of it? I don't get it. Maybe because it's a knight? It's a woman? It's a nurse? I don't know. Strange fetish. Incredible Hulk number 188. Do we have to go over this really? It's the first what? Wolverine appearance. And it came out in the year 1974. Giant Size X-Men number 1 was also the introduction of the new team. Wolverine's second appearance. 12-cent Marvel and DC's. Kirby's Fourth World. Always, great stuff. Hard to get. Very, very hard to get because they stayed in those damn quarter bins for years. The modern era, Amazing Spider-Man Volume 2. Great John Romita Jr. art and Straczynski writing. The combination is lethal. Pick it up. Spawn. Spawn's over 200 already. And it's still around. It's still doing a great job. The storyline's good. And some of the movies are actually pretty cool too. And of course, The Dark Knight. I mean, come on, are you serious? Heath Ledger's performance in the new, as the Joker in a new Batman movie was absolutely stunning and unforgettable. Besides Jack Nicholson's performance of the 1960 Joker, I don't think anybody else can play Heath Ledger. Riddler, anybody? That's next. Once again, There is a wealth of unearthed gems to dig up. Stay within your financial limitations. Don't get nuts and buy too much from the fruit tree. It will go rotten and you end up with nothing along with bad credit. Over time, you will be able to upgrade or trade in plus cash to achieve your final collecting goal. Patience, you will get them. And what I mean exactly by that is, sometimes there'll be books that you'll find out there, like you can ask my brother Robbie, Animal Man. Who cares? He does. But they're books that you're only going to get one shot at. Okay? So if you get an opportunity to pick up that book, no matter what era, you need to do that. Hold on to it. You can always upgrade. What I mean is, use a little bit of cash. You'll get a higher trade in if you trade the comic book in, and you may end up with that desired grade. But you have to decide what that is, and it all depends on your financial means. And also, you got to watch out for the cat that's walking across the floor. These are all hot tips from the Marvel Man. Have a great day.